We all come across certain weird or scary incidents that pass so quickly that we don't even get the time to whip out our phones and take a picture. But some lucky people have better reflexes and manage to capture the one-in-a-million moments. Sometimes these things turn into folklore and are discussed generation after generation. We sure would like to film all the incredible things that happen around us. Today, we'll show you some of the most unbelievable incidents recorded by some really fortunate people, so make sure you watch till the end and subscribe to our channel. Ostrich runs along a highway. It's not every day you get to see an ostrich running on a busy road. Well, this bizarre scene was witnessed in Tianjin, North China, when passengers in a car captured this memorable incident. We can see a huge ostrich running down the road. The ostrich got a chance to run away while it was being transported to a farm in the Chichou district. On the busy road, the transporter hit a bump and the ostrich got the opportunity to jump out for freedom as the door bounced open. It was a short-lived incident as 2 police officers brought it back to its owner. An ostrich can grow as tall as 9 feet and weigh up to 330 pounds, so it's not a surprise this one got away so easily. Lava bomb. Balls of lava that are bigger than 64 millimeters in diameter are termed lava bombs. It's a large ball of molten rock ejected by volcanoes and cools before hitting the ground. The lava bomb you see in this video was ejected by the La Palma volcano Cumbre Vieja in the Canary Islands, Spain. It's rolling and bouncing down a hill of ash. It resembles a snowball gathering speed. It can cause immense damage, however this one fortunately came to rest before hitting a population. This incredible video was recorded by German geochemist and petrologist Harry Geiger. It has been viewed by more than 6 million viewers on Twitter. Tumblr pigeons tumbling. Tumblr pigeons are given this name for the way they're flying. A variety of domesticated pigeons that are descendants of the rock dove, these Tumblr pigeons tumble or roll over backwards during flight. Some daredevil pigeons perform stunts naturally or maybe doing them just for fun. You can watch these slow-motion videos where Tumblr pigeons are performing stunts. They flap their wings in preparation before they perform an incredible backflip. They fly naturally, as can be seen from this clip. Observers have been witnessing this breed of pigeons for centuries. Even Charles Darwin had referred to the short-faced tumbler in his book on the origin of species. A really curious dog. Curiosity kills, and probably extreme curiosity is going to kill this naughty dog. This very curious dog was filmed by its owner in Mexico. The dog is quite innovative and determined. He's pushed his hind legs against the tree, whereas his front legs are resting against the wall. He shuffles his way up on both sides. He seems to be an experienced climber. Gradually he rises higher and higher until he reaches the level from which he can watch over the wall. He then jumps down as if it was just a normal day's work. We have to ask, what is on the other side of the wall? Tortoise attacks and eats a giant pumpkin. This giant tortoise, called Dozer, is feeling extremely hungry and is confronted with a giant pumpkin. The Dozer is in the mood to launch an all-out attack while using his sharp chompers to chew down the tasty pumpkin. It was the occasion of Halloween, and caretakers at the Oregon Zoo decided to leave some pumpkins around and let the tortoise have some fun. Dozer is an African spurred sulcate tortoise and seems to be enjoying the feast happily. Some other animals, like the elephants, also managed to enjoy the pumpkin feast at the Oregon Zoo. Dog stops tornado from forming. In this video, a cute dog proves to be a hero. He's out on a daily walk. The tornado seemingly forming in this video is not too intense or life-threatening. The adorable dog felt like doing something to reduce the intensity of the tornado. As the dust devil starts to build, the dog prances up to it showing no fear. He jumps and pounces on it. As the vortex suddenly disappears, the dog seems entirely confused. A little while later, the tornado starts once again, and the dog again starts its efforts to put off the dust devil. Epic wind turbine stunt. Mr. Danny McCaskill from Glasgow, Scotland is already famous in the mountain biking world. He decided to use his fame for a more important issue of climate change. In the later part of 2021, Danny took to the skies for displaying his skills. He decided to ride a wind turbine. In this stunning video, you can watch Danny riding the full length of a blade of one of these giant wind turbines. He wanted to make a point about how much of the world's energy is being produced from wind. One trick equates to 1% of the world's energy already being generated by renewable energy. He also rides and performs amazing tricks in a wind turbine factory. In this epic performance, he climbs on the top of a stationary wind turbine, which culminates his feat with a mind-blowing stunt on the blade high in the sky. About 29% of energy is being produced by renewable energy. Chicken lays egg inside egg. Some chicken farmers have come across something strange amongst the eggs laid by their chicken. They've been finding an egg inside the egg. Although it is quite rare, people have been encountering this strange phenomenon called counterperistalsis contraction. It takes place when a hen is forming an egg in her oviduct. It's an immensely complicated process. Look at these intriguing videos of different local farmers cracking open a giant egg to not only find 2 yolks, but a second entirely developed egg, having a shell, and inside having another yolk. The one you're observing was found in Queensland, Australia. It weighed a whopping 176 grams, which is thrice the size of a standard egg. Yellow garden spider spinning a web. Spider webs tend to look strangely beautiful, especially when they're covered with morning dew or raindrops. Spiders use their complicated webs for hunting their prey. It would be surprising to know that certain spider species spin a web within a web, and it's known as a web decoration or a stabilimentum. In this clip, you can see a young garden spider spinning an adorable web decoration. It usually moves up the web, forming a zigzag yellow decoration. People have different views about their functioning, like stabilizing the web and camouflaging the spider and making the web more visible to birds so that they attempt to fly through it and get entangled. It's also believed that web decorations attract prey by reflecting ultraviolet light. Web decorations can vary from zigzag to spirals, but no matter what the shape, they always look stunning. Stick bug riding car antenna. Stick insects are considered champions of camouflaging themselves. Their scientific name is Phasmatodea, and being herbivores, they live up to 3 years. In this clip, you can see an adrenaline junkie stick insect living an extremely dangerous life. Probably it's mistaken the car antenna for a stick, and unluckily it failed to jump off once the car started moving. It clings to the antenna with the help of 1 arm and 1 leg. This fascinating creature is struggling to hold on and survive. However, there is little to no chance of hiding and saving itself. Hero rabbit. This real-life segment was recorded in Spain. Chasqui the rabbit used to dig a hole daily, and its owner, Jessica Rodriguez Fatagati, would fill it up so that Chasqui and its best friend Fluff, the kitten, were not entrapped in it. One day, Jessica was unaware that Fluff had already snuck into the hole which she filled. But Chasqui was aware of the fact and desperately started digging to save his friend. Soon he observed the leg of his friend popping out. He takes a sigh of relief and relentlessly continues to dig. Soon he makes enough space from where Fluff can crawl back out to safety. Barefoot waterskiing. Some people enjoy monoskiing, whereas others like wakeboarding. However, it would be astonishing to resort to barefoot waterskiing. In these clips, you can enjoy professional barefoot waterskiing. Keith St. Wands glides through the water at a very high speed. He performs astonishing tricks, stunts and jumps. It's quite fascinating how he can perform such stunts barefoot. Keith is best known for performing different activities with effortless perfection. He even offered his friend and professional wakeboarder Sean Murray, who also joins him. Barefoot skiing originated in Florida, and it's much faster than regular water skiing. This boat dates back to 1947 and has become the center of our attention. Hero pilot. In this video, we can see a helicopter pilot who identifies an opportunity to help someone down below. In China, the helicopter was flying over some fields. Meanwhile, the pilot observes a man sweeping a dirty road strewn with leaves and debris. He decides to make a smart maneuver and save the man from extreme trouble. He moves downwards, low enough for the helicopter blades to blow away all the debris. Just in a few moments, the road becomes neat and clean, and the job is accomplished instantaneously. The sweeping man also responds and shows his gratitude to the kind pilot. Soar alongside migrating birds. You might be familiar with the videos of Frenchman Christian Mollec flying with the migrating birds. His videos are truly mesmerizing. The story started as a conservation effort in the 1990s. In 1995, Mollec adapted a 2-seater ultralight aircraft for guiding the vulnerable bird species to a safer migration route. The acts of this kind man have managed to show us breathtaking views from the skies, including above the clouds, castles, deserts and mountains. One of the most renowned clips shows him flying over the Mont Saint Michel in France. He is accompanied by his flying feathered friends. His pleasure in flying with birds is indescribable. He takes such tours flying in the skies from March to October. Water Cup's Domino spiral set. In this clip you can see hundreds of glasses falling down like dominoes. You can witness a spiral of blue, yellow, green and pink glasses. Actually, these colours are due to coloured water filled in the glasses. When the first glass is knocked down, it sets off a chain of knocking down each glass till the completion of the spiral. Setting the spiral requires a lot of time, and just within a few seconds it crumbles to nothing. Pigs jump into water. You can see these pigs jumping into the water. Probably some pig flying event seems in progress. In Gyeong City of southwestern Guizhou province in China, a farmer is forcing his pigs to jump off a 10-foot diving board and drop into a lake. The sliding diving board gives no other choice to pigs but to slide into the lake. Pigs get onto the top and start sliding while colliding with each other. Probably the farmer has designated this exercise for keeping pigs agile and healthy. Unbelievable free running. Parkour is a sport whereby you move swiftly through an area by jumping, running or climbing. It's mostly arranged in an urban environment. In this free-running video, 20-year-old Michael Kaduri, a resident of Sydney, Australia, is one of the best in the world. He started at an age of 15 years and became famous. You can see astonishing feats performed by him. He leaps up to 4-meter drops or negotiates buildings and impasses. He runs through the urban landscape and always lands on his steady feet. Brodie Dawson is another parkour athlete, and you can watch him chasing his pal Michael over a field of 80-ton dolo blocks along the Australian coastline. Dolos are specifically designed concrete blocks used to protect harbours and breakwaters. Chimpanzee doing push-ups. This cute video showing a chimpanzee doing push-ups has been recorded in a zoo in Chongqing in southwestern China. This 20-year-old chimpanzee, called Yue, was filmed when tourists posed to perform push-ups, and he responded expertly. He seems to do push-ups much more conveniently than human tourists. After performing the feat, the chimpanzee poses for the tourists. In 2019, Yue stunned his keeper by imitating washing a shirt with a bar of soap. Chimpanzees like to imitate humans and their gestures. Ballerina Balancing. This footage is really a masterpiece, as you can see an unbelievable act being performed in the busy streets of New York. A young ballerina runs into the center of a large avenue. She's dressed in red and she targets a lone champagne bottle. With incredible poise, she steps onto the bottle and performs an astounding act of balancing. With help from a friend, she gets into a perfect ballerina pose. Seeing her in perfect position, her friend walks away, whereas the photographer acts swiftly and snaps this incredible photo. She's poised among the skyscrapers of the city. She performed a marvelous act despite being aware that she could fall and get hurt. Sense of flying. Base jumping with a wingsuit is an incredibly terrifying sport, not meant for the light-hearted. In this video, Aspen Fatness jumps off a cliff 1,240 meters high and flies for a distance of 2.5 kilometers. He flew at a speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Aspen remains extremely calm while standing on the edge before jumping off. His wingsuit catches the good wind and he can be seen flying with immense speed. He also seems to be making a sound of a jet flying overhead. He seems to be a human bird. Finally, he, with a smiling face, lands safely on the ground. Do tell us in the comment section which of these videos fascinated you the most. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.